All right. So for today's practice, we're going to focus on Santosha or contentment and find your way to a kneeling position. And you can actually come to the back of your mat, right? Big toes together, knees out wide to kneel at the back of your mat. Just kind of ease into that if it needs easing. And drop the shoulder blades, just soften the face and close your eyes. And start to breathe right off the bat into the nose and out through the nose. As you breathe in, slightly turning the corners of your mouth up. And then just keeping them there as you exhale. And soften, release any tension away in the face. So contentment, really just about being happy while doing something. Being satisfied with your current situation, but still actively engaging in life. So what contentment is not is complacency. Right? It's not kind of accepting something to the point that you're no longer striving for improvement. Today, just to be clear, we'll practice contentment, being okay with exactly where we are, but not complacency. Yeah, just take a few more breaths in to settle in here. And the next time you inhale, open up your eyes, take a breath in and open across the chest, reach your arms back like you're giving yourself a backwards hug. Right, really pull the arm bones back, back, back. Full breath in. Yeah, exhale, puff the shoulder blades back. Give yourself an actual hug, right arm over left, actual hug. Okay, nice big breath in, open up. And this time, exhale, left arm over the right, puff the shoulder blades back. Give yourself that actual hug. Yeah, one more time, full breath in. Right over left, full breath out. And then when you inhale, you can bring the backs of your hands together in eagle arms, maybe the palms of the hands together, depending how tight you feel. You're gonna lift your hips up, lift your elbows up, and lift your chest up. Breathe. All right, hip bones forward, tailbone down. Lift the elbows, maybe pull your wrists forward away from your face a little bit. Yeah, full breath in, corners of the mouth turn up. And when you exhale, lower the hips down, reach the arms behind you. And if it's accessible, interlace the fingers. Yeah, palms of the hands together, pull your knuckles up to the sky. Rabbit, gentle rabbit. So push into the tops of the feet and just start to lift your hips so you rock under the top of your head. Right, gaze back towards the toes. Take a full breath in there. Exhale, lower the hips, release the hands, walk the hands way back behind you. Yeah, this time breathe in right where you are. And then when you exhale, lion's breath, you're going to stick out your tongue, push out all the stale air, lift the hips up. If the hips don't go far, no big deal, right? Just lift them to whatever your fullest expression is. Yeah, lower the hips down, find your way onto the hands and knees, tabletop. Take a breath in, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, push the earth away, puff the shoulder blades up, lion's breath again. And just inhale to a flat back, neutral spine. And when you exhale, tuck your toes, loaded beast. So it's like down dog, but pull your hips back with bent knees. Bend the knees and pull your hips back. Breathe. And push your hands down and forward. Pull the hips away, up and back. We're just doing a variation of breath of joy. Take one more breath in. Empty out completely. And we get right back to that variation. Drop to the knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Come to kneel, hands to the thighs. All right, same idea as the other side. Inhale, open across the chest, pull the arm bones back. And then exhale, left arm over right. All right, full breath in. Open up, pull the arm bones back, lift your chest. Exhale, right over left. Full inhale to open. Exhale, left over right. Yeah, this time find your eagle arms, or you can keep the hands to shoulders if that feels like too much. Lift the hips, lift the elbows. Breathe. All right, little pelvic tilt here, hip bones forward, tailbone down. If you do that on the other side, see if you can lift your elbows up and gently draw your wrists forward, away from your face. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Child's pose, airplane arms. Interlace the fingers, palms together to touch. Fill up your lungs. Rabbit, lift your knuckles and lift your hips. And when you empty out, release, walk the hands back behind you. Push down into the fingertips or the hands. Inhale, lift the hips up. All right, maybe exhale. And drop your hips onto the hands and knees. Breathe in, lift your chest and tailbone. Breathe out, push the earth away, puff up. Inhale, flat back, neutral spine. And exhale, tuck the toes, pull the hips back. Loaded beast. We'll do it 2 more times. Drop to the knees, hands to the thighs. Breath of joy variation. Inhale, open up. Yeah, exhale, right under left. Inhale, open. Exhale, left under right. Inhale, open. Right under left. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, child's pose, interlace the fingers. Take a breath in, lift your knuckles, lift your hips. Take a breath out, hands behind you, lion's breath, lift the hips. Breathe in, find your way to a tabletop, lift your chest. And breathe out, push down into the earth, navel to spine, puff up. Fill up your lungs, tabletop. And empty out, tuck the toes. Loaded beast. Yeah, one more time, drop to the knees. Hands to the thighs. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left under right. Big inhale to open. Big exhale, right under left. One more time. Left under right. Lift up, maybe take eagle arms. Breathe in. Exhale, child's pose. Interlace the fingers. Fill up your lungs, lift your knuckles, lift your hips. And exhale, hands behind you, lion's breath. Lift those hips again. Yeah, full breath in. Full breath out. Flat back, inhale. Loaded beast. Let it go. Bend the knees, pull the hips back. And then start to lengthen out your legs. Bend the thighs, knees, shins back. Soften your heels towards the ground. See if you can find a sense of ease, of letting go. Santosha here. But continue to be in integrity, continue to grow. So really push down between the thumb and first finger, that fleshy part. Yeah, and then lengthen out from there. Pull your hips back, back, back away from the wrists. Yeah, activate your legs. Soften the heels towards the earth. Take a big full breath in, turn the corners of your mouth up. Empty out, stay there, but soften. And then inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And when you exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose, shoulders over the wrist. Shift forward, forward, forward. Yeah, look between your hands, step the right foot all the way up between your hands. Lower the left knee, untuck the left toes. You do what you need to get the right foot all the way up between the hands. In that position, just drop your hips down Drop them down and forward, please. Yeah. And then inhale, that same breath of joy variation. Pull the arms back and lift your chest. Breathe. All right, lift the chest towards the sky, drop the hips towards the earth. Here we are, like you're basking in the sun. Take a big full breath in. Exhale, give yourself a hug, right arm over the left. Yeah, and then find those eagle arms, back to the hands, palms together, whichever. Keep dropping the hips, lift your elbows, lift your chest. Breathe here. And can you drop your hips down, 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 lift your chest up, 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 breathe in. Exhale, release the arms, swing them back. Half split variations. You're gonna lengthen out the right leg. And pull your right toes towards your right kneecap. Maybe interlace the fingers. Yeah, if your fingers are interlaced, you're gonna take a breath in, drop your hips back to the lunge, lift your chest, pull your knuckles down towards the back leg. And if they're not interlaced, you're just kind of doing the same thing, but reach your hands back. Yeah. Right, nice, big, full breath in. And exhale, release the hands, tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Right, fill up your lungs here. Open your mouth to just let go, empty it all out. And then same thing, other side. Left leg high to the sky. Take a big, huge awakening reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift shoulders over the wrists. Yeah, really push the earth away. Puff the shoulder blades out. Try to kiss that knee into your nose and then look forward and step it where you're looking. Low lunge. Drop to the back knee, untuck the back toes. And again, drop your hips down, 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 and forward. Just let them kind of surrender. Yeah, and then we grow. Open up, pull the arm bones back, drop the hips, lift the chest. Yeah. Here you are. Big full breath in and like go for that, right? Here I am. Exhale, right arm under the left. Give yourself a hug. Eagle arms, breathe in, start to lift your elbows. Yeah. Lift your chest, release your hips. Be here. And breathe here. One more full inhale. Exhale, release your arms, airplane arms, half split. Yeah, so draw your chest forward, push the palms into the air. And then as you shift forward to a low lunge, maybe interlace the fingers. All right, draw the knuckles down and lift your chest up. Nice, big, full breath in. Empty out, release the hands, tuck the back toes. Downward facing dog. Yeah, fill up your lungs. Empty them out. You just practice finding a way to let go of any tension, any thoughts that don't serve you, to create contentment. Right? We create it, we practice it. It doesn't just sometimes it happens, right? But it doesn't always just happen. Deep full inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, pull your hips way back. Look forward, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Ragdoll, just soft bend in the knees. Fingers to opposite elbows. Drop your chest, drop your head. Release, let go, right? Anything that needs releasing. Thoughts in your head, just any tension in the body. Right? Drop in, let it go. Release your hands to the mat. And so heel your big toes all the way together to touch. You're just pressing down, big toes, little toes, center of the heels, belly button to spine. Start to roll slowly up to stand. When you get all the way up there, you're gonna walk your feet a little bit wider than hips width distance, just a little bit. Find your breath of joy. We'll do slow motion to start. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, cross right arm over left. And this time when you inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And when you exhale, hinge from the hips, swing the arms back behind you. All right, do it again. Inhale, open across the chest. This time, exhale, left arm over right. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, swing and release. Find a rhythm for yourself. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Inhale, lift and exhale, fold. Open, cross, lift and fold. Right? Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. Doesn't have to be my rhythm. I'm just giving you an option. Find a rhythm for yourself. Play here. Make it playful. It doesn't need to be perfect. Definitely doesn't need to be perfect. There are different ways of doing this too. So if your arms cross in a different pattern, life will go on, right? I promise. It's not complacency if you just let that go. It is complacency if you just hold on to frustration. That's something so silly, or just hold on to frustration and say, that's okay. That's just what my life is, right? Not what we're practicing here. Practicing growth, improvement, going after what you want, but at the same time, being okay with where you are right now. One more time. This time when you fold, interlace the fingers, palms of the hands together. If you can, reach your knuckles up to the sky, drop your chest, drop your head. Breathe in that fold. Next, inhale, lower your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, right? Plant the hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. Fill up, upward facing dog, push into the tops of the feet and the hands. Lift your chest high. And then exhale, push the earth away, downward facing dog. Big inhale, right leg high to the sky. Huge exhale, look forward, knee to nose, step the right foot through. Lower your left knee, untuck the left toes. Inhale, open up, pull the arm bones back. Exhale, give yourself a hug, left arm under. Inhale, eagle arms, lift the elbows up. Exhale, half split, airplane arms. Take a full breath in, interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles down, lift your chest. And this time when you exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back thigh, and then fold forward. Like a humble lunge instead of a humble warrior. And you look at your back foot, you're in the ball of the back foot. Pull your abdominal muscles in, but drop your chest, drop your head. And then next time you inhale, release the grip in your hands, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Expand, gaze over the right fingers. All right, breathe. Drop the shoulder blades. Inhale, reverse that, reach the right arm high. Exhale, all the way down, Chaturanga. Let it go. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog to breathe out. Left leg high to the sky, big full reach. Empty, knee to nose. Look forward, step all the way through. Drop to the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, pull the arm bones back. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, that hug that you deserve. And then inhale, eagle arms, lift the elbows, lift your chest. Exhale, half split. maybe with airplane arms. Interlace the fingers. Drop forward into your lunge. Right, lift your chest, knuckles down. And then tuck the back toes. Lift the back thigh, fold. Humble lunge. And you pull the abdominal muscles in, but drop your chest, drop your head, gaze to your back foot. Connect to breath. And next inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, spin the back foot, warrior two. Steady your focus. Notice what's going on with the corners of your mouth right now. Are you serious? Right. And sometimes it's just like appropriate to be serious, necessary. But in this moment, in this practice, I can't really think of a reason why it's necessary. So I encourage you to give it a go. Turn the corners of the mouth up unless you can think of a reason that makes sense for you not to. Yeah, inhale, reverse. And then exhale all the way down. Chaturanga. Let it go. All right, up dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees. Pull your hips back on empty. Feet to hands. Push down, big toes, little toes. Center of the heels. Feet about hips width distance apart. And then turn the palms of your hands in towards each other. Hook your first two fingers around your big toes, please. Elbows wide. Drop your chest and head. If your thumbs are doing the kickstand thing, tuck them in. And if your weight's back in your heels, shift it forward more into the balls of your feet. And breathe contently here. And what does that look like? Maybe the corners of the mouth up, soften. Feel yourself fueling the body as you breathe in, really expanding, soaking in the breath. And then when you exhale, just giving yourself that feeling, release, and let go. You can even to help yourself out, or make the sound. Why not? And after the next exhale, release your big toes. So heel your feet all the way together to touch. And push down, big toes, little toes, center of heels, belly button the spine as you push into the feet slowly. Roll up to stand, just one vertebrae at a time. Head stays heavy, arms hang heavy. Until you find your way all the way up. I'm just going to turn to face you. You can turn to face me if you want. Tree pose. Shift your weight over to the right foot, left foot, anywhere except for your knee. Yeah. Soft little micro bend in the right knee. Connect left foot to right leg, vice versa. Hands to the heart to start. Steady focus. And only if you feel stable here, start to open up, right? Pull the arm bones back. Keep the pelvic tilt, hip bones forward, tailbone down. Maybe lift your chest and gaze. Really big, full inhale. And when you exhale, right arm underneath the left. Give yourself a hug. All right, turn your left knee forward. Wrap it over the right. Eagle pose, eagle arms, backs of the hands or palms together. Maybe you lift those elbows up. Breathe here. Hip bones forward, tailbone down. Squeeze the thighs together. Big full breath. Next time you inhale, lift the left knee straight back up. And exhale, unwind. Feet about hips width, interlace the fingers behind you. Take your breath in, lift your chest, drive the knuckles down, and then exhale, fold. Knuckles up towards the sky, drop your chest and head, right? Breathe. Drop your hands to the earth, please. Toe, heel, big toes all the way back together to touch. And just push down, big toes, little toes, center of the heels. As you ground, belly button to spine. Maybe a soft smile. Roll all the way up. All the way up. To stand. Yeah. And shift your weight over to the left foot. Tree pose. Foot to leg, leg back into foot. Palms together. Soft little bend in the left knee. And just steady your gaze. Excuse me. We know what happens when I don't steady my gaze. I topple over. Yeah, inhale if you're feeling stable here, start to open up. If not, just continue to work where you are, right? Improve where you are. That's the idea today. Nice big inhale. Exhale, left arm under the right. Lift the right knee up. Cross it over, eagle pose. Find eagle arms. Squeeze the legs together. Hip bones forward. Start to lift your elbows. And draw the wrists forward. Steady, full breath. Next inhale, lift the right knee up, kick the leg forward. Exhale, release it down. Interlace the fingers. Palms together, lift your chest. Breathe in. Hinge from the hips. So fold forward, drop your chest and head, let go. Soft bend in the knees. Big full breath. Release your hands down to the earth. Toe, heel, big toes together to touch. And just push down, big toes, little toes. Center of the heels, soft bend in the knees. Belly button to spine as you slowly roll back up again. And this time when you get there, just step your feet out wide, long edge of your mat. Turn the heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. And drop the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross right over left. Yeah, inhale, open up. Exhale, cross left over right. Big breath in to open. Exhale, right over left. Find your eagle arms here, backs of the hands or palms together. Lift the elbows, lift your chest, breathe in. And then exhale, keep eagle arms, hinge from the hips and just bow forward. Drop your chest. Drop your head and keep drawing your knees back towards the baby toes. And kind of full surrender here. Take just enough effort to start to lift your elbows, your chest back up, turn the feet parallel. Push down, reach high, breathe in. And exhale, do it again. Heels in, toes out. Bend the knees. Take a full breath in to open up. And this time, right arm underneath the left hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, left Inhale, open, right underneath. Find your eagle arms, breathe in, drop the hips, lift the chest and elbows. And then exhale, hinge right from your hips, fold. Release your head, soften your gaze, just breathe here. Push down into the feet to rise, back up. And turn the feet parallel, push down. Reach up high, big full inhale. And when you exhale, just drop your arms. Thumb step all the way to the front of your mat. Right, all the way to the front of your mat. Push down, big toes, little toes, center of the heels. And as you're pushing down there, take a big breath in and just reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Just take a big stretch up. And when you exhale, fold forward, release and let go. Halfway lift, take a big full inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Let it go. And upward facing dog. Breathe in, going through your vinyasa. And then downward facing dog. Breathe out. And from your downward facing dog, take a breath in, shift forward, high plank. And take a breath out, drop to the knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Come back to kneel, just like we did at the start of class. Little thunderbolt action. Reach to the right, plant the right hand behind you, lift the hips and the left arm up. Get a nice big breath in, open, 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 open. Stay here, exhale. One more inhale, push into the tops of the feet, lift the hips, open up. And then exhale, drop, come back to center. Same thing, other side. Take a big reach, fill up. Ground down as you lift. Empty the breath. See if you can create a little more space here. Push into the tops of the feet, hip bones forward, lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, come down to a seat. And then just any way you can from here, come down to your actual seat or your bum. Boat pose, hands behind the knees. Yeah, hinge back, lift up, ankles to knee height. Lift your chest, maybe reach the arms out, drop the shoulder blades. Take a big inhale, reach it all up. And when you exhale, plant the feet, hands about 6 inches behind you. Lift your hips, lion's breath. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale to your boat. And then exhale, plant lion's breath. One more time. Full deep breath in. Exhale, plant lion. Drop the hips. Lift your chest, inhale. And this time when you exhale, just roll all the way down to your back. Yeah, cross the right thigh over the left and hug your knees straight in towards your chest. Right thigh over left, hug your knees straight in towards your chest. And from there, just drop your shoulder blades in the back of the head. Release your tailbone towards the earth. And then take just enough effort to crunch up and slide your hands down towards opposite feet, as close as you can get them. Lift your ankles up to knee height. Breathe in. And then when you exhale, drop the back of the head and shoulder blades again and start to push your feet or whatever you're grabbing onto straight towards the earth. Release your tailbone down, release your knees towards the chest. Big, full, deep breath. One more inhale right where you are. Contentment, Santosha, exhale. Let it be. And then unwind. Yeah, cross left thigh over right. Hug your knees straight into the chest. Hang out here for a couple breaths, right? Shoulder blades relaxed, back of the head fully supported. And then take enough effort to inhale, crunch up, reach your fingers towards opposite feet. And then exhale, ankles to knee height, drop the head, shoulder blades again, push down onto your feet, your ankles, your shins, whatever you're holding on to. Just release the knees towards your chest, release your tailbone towards the earth. Breathe. One more full inhale. Be here. Full exhale. And then unwind the legs, hug knees to chest. And you can either take your legs straight up into the sky in the middle of the room or bring yourself over to a wall. If you have a wall space by. And shoulder stand, also an option if you feel comfortable doing that at home without instruction. And wherever you land, find that place and then let your gaze soften. And if your legs are up the wall, maybe let your eyes close. Or if you're waterfalling it in the middle of the room, let your eyes close. And notice how you feel when things slow down. I'm realizing that I very much let myself become complacent with my work, particularly the legal work. A little bit teaching yoga and fitness as well, but particularly the legal work. You all know by now I like a good Victoria Erickson quote. She says, "We must rebel against becoming complacent, drained, hammered by life's demands, and uninspired. Continue creating. Keep showing up for yourself." Yoga practice, right? Great way to show up for yourself. That's me talking. Keep showing up for yourself and making art, new pathways, new connections, new non logical ideas, and fresh dreams. I see you. Keep showing up for yourself. Rebel against complacency. Yeah, if your leg's up the wall at a wall and you'd like to stay there, feel free to do that. You might even do what I'm going to do and send your legs out to the sides and just hang out here. If you're in the middle of the room, shoulder stand, come through plow pose if you haven't already, toes back behind your head. If you're in waterfall or legs up the wall in the middle of the room, you have to hug your knees into your chest. And shoulder standers if you come through plow. Slowly roll back down onto your back, knees to chest. If you're on your back, knees to chest, Take your arms wide to a T, turn the palms of the hands to face down, and just drop both of your legs over to the right. Actually, drop them, yeah, to the right. Why not? Turn your head to the left, drop the shoulder. I'm going to be content with my mistakes on your digestive system right now. I'm just here for a moment. Yeah, come back to center, inhale, and then drop it all over to the other side. Switch your gaze. Drop the shoulder blades. Come back to center. And you can do that one on the wall as well. Yeah, hug your knees to your chest. And then final rest. You can lengthen out your legs, let the feet flap open, traditional final rest or shavasana. Come back to legs up the wall. If you're choosing the straddle like I am, this is all about a little bit of rebellion here, but also just letting it be whatever it is, dropping in, not trying to push the legs deeper or hold back, but simply to be right where you are. Watch your inhales and your exhales. Just pay attention there for about 3 counts of breath. And then on your third exhale, whenever it is, simply let go. Just be. With your eyes closed, notice any tension. And when you exhale, just release, let go. And take whatever movement you need to make your way onto one side or the other to a ball or a fetal position. And then again, whatever movement you need to make your way up to, excuse me, comfortable seat. When you get to that comfortable seat, hands to heart center, palms together to touch. Full deep breath in, thumbs to the center of the forehead. Exhale, take a moment to bow to see yourself. Really, truly thank yourself for showing up for you. Namaste. Remember, there's that difference between complacency and contentment.